Hi Libra, welcome to I'm Destined Calling Tarot and welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is covering the time frame of February the 16th through February 22nd. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to select your Oracle Energy card. This is going to provide us with the oral energies for this reading here today. Please keep in mind this is a general reading for the Libra collective, so where it's so general, if the messages aren't resonating, don't try to force them. It simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well really are just general guidelines here. The dates are really more or less to allow me to know from week to week what I'm posting. So if you notice things resonating a few days or weeks before and after, that's perfectly normal. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so we're going to ask that Spirit join us and please provide us with a message for Libra during the time frame of February the 16th through February 22nd. What message would you like to have come forward for Libra? Your energy feels as though you are possibly in a risk-taking kind of mode at the moment, which is very unlike you. Okay. Trust in higher forces. This is your message. Came out loud and clear. Trust in higher forces. That might actually be why you're willing to take risks at this time, where you're so trusting that you are being guided, that you are being directed, you're being followed and by a guardian angel. You're listening to Spirit. So in a sense, it might not actually be risk-taking. It might just be following what you're guided to do. But it does somewhat seem as though it's an energy of taking risks. And that might be because it's out of your character. All right, let's get some clarifying details. Spirit, please provide messages for Libra. What messages would you like to have come forward for Libra? What additional messages, Spirit, can you send forward for Libra? Clarifying details from February the 16th through February 22nd. Holy wow. Okay. That kind of tells me that there's scattered energies, to be honest with you. Not necessarily a bad thing. I think the scattered energies are what's allowing you to be somewhat not reckless. It's more just a risk-taking sensation here. I don't feel that you would do anything too drastic. It's just more or less, like I say, something that's out of your character. It's more of a spontaneous type of feeling. So first card here is Knight of Swords. So this can be symbolic, guys, of drama. But the good thing is, I do very much feel that you are in an energy of being an unstoppable force. So overall, this is coming up to tell you right now to be really cautious, not to get drawn into drama that's not really necessary at this time. Likely there is a drama that will be going on around you, and it has nothing to do with you. So there could be unexpected blocks here, confrontations or disruptions to your plans in a relationship. Someone who's looking for arguments or a fight. So there's really a little you can do to control others' actions. I do sense and that you know exactly who it is that you're dealing with, and you have become accustomed on how to handle this situation. So, like I say, you're really able to not get drawn into the drama. You have your own things going on at this time that are really exciting you, and this is not going to hold you back from what you have in mind at this time. All right, next card, Six of Wands, and then Page of Pentacles. This is a success card. We have some success. This is your time to shine. This is definitely an indication here that you do not want to hold back. This is a symbol here of resilience. So you're really, you're taking on the energy of, I know what I want, I know what I have to do to get it, and I'm going to go full force to make myself come out successful in a particular situation. Page of Pentacles. This is an opportunity coming your way. This is an opportunity that you've very much been waiting for. This is an opportunity that you are confident about, you're optimistic about. So like I said, this is you taking some form of a risk that maybe you wouldn't have always really felt comfortable in doing so. There's something that's shifting where you're starting to feel as though, for some of you, this is a possible promotion or a pending job offer of some kind. It's almost as if in the past you've had to really do the workplace politics. You really had to position yourself, and you were very good at it. You really just got to the point where you're taking a risk as far as taking a different approach. You're taking on a new mindset that it's almost as if you're applying for a position that you do not necessarily have all of the qualifications for, but you're also understanding that the other applicants who are up for a position are also in the same boat. There really isn't anyone who's 100% qualified. So you're going to take that risk in knowing that the person being selected will not check all of the boxes. So you're going to take the risk. You're going to not be indecisive here. You're going to go ahead, take that risk, knowing that you are more than capable of learning these additional skills as you go along. Very exciting for you. And I think you're also really surprising a lot of people with this different energy. So the Judgment card is a self-reflection here. So this is a review of yourself. This is you. This is you really wanting to move forward. And you could be contemplating right now if you have taken the right actions in the future regarding a particular situation. Don't get stuck here. This card is here. It's signifying that you are going to go through a little bit of that self-reflection here. But overall, I will say in this reading that this is very symbolic of a spiritual connection. This is, oh, this is beautiful. So these two cards are really telling you, Libra, at this time that you have a spiritual connection where you're being linked directly with spirit, guides, angels, and passed on loved ones. Isn't that amazing? So at this time, you're even likely feeling as though you're completely supported more than ever. So you're really jumping into a situation where in the past you would have remained quite indecisive about it, and you're feeling confident. You're really just taking that leap of faith. And I really do feel that overall it's going to allow you to also shift your lifestyle, is what I'm getting. All right, next card is the Temperance card. So this is you being patient at this time. So just an indication here that it's a reminder that you will get everything done. You might have that lingering feeling of not being able to accomplish what needs to be accomplished on time. Don't dwell too long in that thinking. That thinking is actually wasting your energy, where you could be putting that energy towards completing specific tasks that need to happen at this time. All right, next card is King of Wands. So this is practicality. This is going to be you possibly going to unconventional people, somebody who you find is an inspiring leader, somebody who has an open mind, somebody who can really give you practical solutions at this time to your problems. So overall, this is a really big indication for some of you that your network is really going to be expanding at this time. So if that is something that you are passionate about at this time, this is very exciting for you. All right, last card here in your reading is the Seven of Swords. This is a little bit of insecurity creeping up on your part. So really overall, this card is just here to remind you to follow your intuition at this time, where you're being reminded, maybe through synchronicities of some kind, that you are being guided at this time. You are protected at this time. You're being watched over at this time. So you really don't need to think of the loss mentality. You really, like I say, you are protected at this time. So whenever that insecurity pops up, just be mindful that you do have higher energies and higher forces who are working towards your success. So overall, big message here is just really to protect your energy from negative people. So don't get drawn into drama, especially during this time. This is a really big opportunity, this time frame right now, and you may not see it come around again for quite some time. So it's really important to focus your energies on things that you can control, and keep in mind you can't control negative people. All right, so that is the end of your reading for this week, Libra. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here with an inspirational message. Spirit, please provide one additional message for Libra. And this is going to be to cover the time frame of February the 16th through February 22nd. And here's your card. It says, I am the loving energy of the universe. Here is the I am affirmation. Just a reminder that you have all of the power. Not only do you have all of the power, you have powerful angelic beings who are also backing you up. All right, so that is the end of your reading, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me. I do want to thank each and every single one of you who watch these videos. It means so much to me. I very much appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, I would love to have you come back from week to week. So please remember to go ahead, click on like and subscribe.